Hello, welcome to your test automation channel. Today we will see Pytest features. In the last video we will talking about what is the Pytest feature, but today we will study the Autouse features. In the last video, as I said before, we see that we can use the features in Pytest like a precondition for your test. You need, for example, one object, as we see in the program that we were working. And for example, in this case, we have a test and we need an object, and this object, the Pytest feature provide us this object. But today we will see the Autouse feature. Let's see what the documentation of Pytest see about the Autouse feature. Well, first, they say that sometimes you may want to have features or even several that you know all your tests will depend on. What does this mean with that? For example, if we need that before the executing all of our tests, we need to change the database or insert some data or some user to the database. We can use the Autouse features because, as the documentation say, we know that all the tests will depend on these features. And now we will see one example of Autouse feature. Well, let's check this example here. We have one feature, a simple feature, but let's see this feature. This feature is different for the other ones because the feature say Autouse equal true. When we use this parameter or this this parameter with the, as the documentation say, with the value true, we are saying that this feature will be an Autouse feature. The feature will run always before all our tests. We don't to specify that the feature need to run for one specific test. For example, if you see in this example, Open First, that is the Autouse feature, Open First is not used in any one of these tests, but the other feature that they are not Autouse to execute the feature, they need to be referenced in another test. For example, first entry is used in the Autouse feature, and order is used also in the Autouse feature, and is also used directly in the other tests. Well, let's do one example with the Autouse features in our project. Well, now we will declare one Autouse feature only for one example, and the name will be, for example, setup log. And in this Autouse feature, we will use this Autouse feature only to print a message in our console to see that our tests are running. And as we see in the documentation, we need to pass Autouse equal true. And now we will print a message, and this message will say tests are running. Okay, and now is everything is okay. If I run this test or this file, we will see if everything is okay. First, this message tests are running, and then all the tests will run. And well, we don't see nothing, but it's because we need to pass, I think, to pass line less s. Let me check. And let's see now what happened. Yeah, we need test calculator 10, 5, but we don't see this message. Let's see what happened here. We have prints, 2 prints here, but what happened? Maybe we have some problem, but yeah, I don't know what is the problem. Let's see the documentation again. Autouse equal true. Pytest. This behavior. Let's copy this. I'll copy this for this something that I miss, and I will print again this message. I will remove these parameters and I will use setup log. Let's run again our project. Okay, now it's okay. Let's see what happened. That in the first execution it was a problem. Because now it's running okay. Let's see what happened the first. Let me copy that to see the difference. Yeah, this is the first option that if I run that, this one, I don't have the, okay, because yeah, I use in the wrong place the Autouse equal true. Autouse is, we need to pass Autouse in the feature, not as a parameter in the of the methods. If you see this, in this case, we use Autouse equal true, but we use this one as a parameter of the feature, not of the method. And well, they changed that. And now we need to use Autouse equal true in this case and not in this another case. Well, and now it's okay. Let's run the test and everything will be fine now. Let's clear. Yeah, okay. Pytest. Everything is okay now. We have now we see now 4 messages for this print that we do here in setup log. And as you can see, we don't pass this feature in any one of these tests. We have a 4 execution because we have in this file 4 tests, and this feature will run before every test in this file. If we need to run only one time this feature, we need to put this feature in another file, but this functionality we will see how this works in another video. But for now, this is how we can use Autouse. It's very simple. Only what we need to do is to pass Autouse equal true in the as a parameter in feature, and we don't need to do anything more. Setup log in this case will run in this file before every test that we need. And well, this is all for today. See you then in the next video. Bye.